How is everyone? It's very early Saturday morning for me here. My name is Kyla Tilley. I am a singer-songwriter. I do originals and covers. I live in Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada, where we have a strange little half-hour time zone. And yeah, feel free to jump into that set list. Where are you? Still in leather? Is that it? I like your username. Still in leather is good. BC, hello over there. It's got to be very, very early in the morning for you, my friend. Is it very early in the morning for you, or is it very late at night? Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know which shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. You haven't slept yet. It's late at night for you. For here I am sitting in a tin can, far above the planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Oh, thank you for the follows, Still in Leather. And I'm going to pop back and make sure I'm caught up with follows and chats here in a second. Though I'm past 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And my spaceship knows which way. I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom. The circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? I am floating in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Oh wait. There we go. Thanks for that request, Jack. This is really early. This is really early. It's it's just past 8:30 a.m. for me here in Newfoundland. You saw David Bowie in 1990. I bet that was the best concert ever. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, David Bowie. I never got to see David Bowie. I lived in Montreal for 13 years, and got a good what would you call it? Fix of traveling musicians, but David Bowie didn't come through in my time there. We're gonna move. I'm gonna pop White Rabbit up to the top for Still in Leather, and then we'll get to Jack's other Sorry about that. That's okay. That's okay. I've managed. I've managed. All right. Oh, I'm fuzzy. Hang on. We will unfuzz. Order of operations. We'll unfuzz. Heck, we might as well run the cultural exchange banner again. We are here in the cultural exchange raid train. Second anniversary event. Fuzzy Kyla. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to thank Chicken Roll and Jay Hetchy and Malign Midget and the President's Lab for all those follows. Much, much appreciated. And welcome in Elf and I. And we will get to, did I take, yes. I am up to date. I'm up to date. But it's also 4 in the morning where someone who sometimes mods for me. But I mostly do my own modding. What am I trying to open? White Rabbit. And we need this guitar. I'm fuzzy again. I'm not fuzzy again. I guess it was just the monitor. It's too early for my camera, too. One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. The camera needs coffee, exactly. And I will try unfuzzed. I will do my best while I sing this song to use my imaginary metronome with a broken spring. Or or to remember that I'm not playing speed metal. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall, tell them a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. Call Alice when she was just small. When the men on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you've just had some kind of mushroom and your mind is moving low, go ask Alice, I think she'll know. When logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards and the red queen's off her head, remember what the dormouse said. Feed your head, feed your head, feed your head. That's a good one. Don't be be the turtle in this song, not the rabbit. I have a tendency to be the rabbit. We've got Somewhere Over the Rainbow next. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And everyone do feel free to have at that request list. I bump requests to the top. There's a few songs left over from our St. Paddy's Day special on Monday in there. So, but we can supersede those. Otherwise, we'll play them. We're here for a couple hours today. And yeah, I started covering that. The bar that I play in plays it in the whatchamacallit, in the, what's the word I'm looking for? In the bar, the house music. And that often comes up in the house music. And one day I was singing along and I was like, wait a minute, I should just cover this. And I'm going to also just mention, again, as part of the raid train, it should be coming up in the bot, but we tried to add this to the bot earlier and we think we broke the bot a little. So just in case, there is the whole schedule for the whole week of the whole raid train for your perusal. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, goodness. Computer. There we go. I do. I don't have My Way. I will look at the lyrics after this and see if I know the melody enough. Maybe I'll try and muster it up. Otherwise, I'll have to add that to my long list of songs to look at covering. Because I have a feeling that I'd love to do it my way. I know the song, but there's that thing where sometimes, you ever go to karaoke and you're like, yeah, I know this song, and then you're like, oh, I only know the chorus. I have no idea how the verses go. Or I only know the verses and I have no idea how the chorus goes. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, I don't know that one at all. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Still in Leather. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Oh, Frank Sinatra? Oh, the ukulele dude. Yeah, I think he was from Hawaii. And I can't remember the name of the ukulele dude that covers this very famously. But I think Hawaii. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Still in Leather. He is from Hawaii. All right, I'm going to quit. Let's see if we can do a quick live learn here. And if not, it goes in the queue. It's on the cusp. It's on the cusp of my brain. But I don't think it's there well enough. But this is obviously a song that I should be covering. So I will add this to my queue. Again, great lyrics. I got a list of great lyrics to add to the set list. My way, the end is near, so I face the final curve. And I'll say clear, see my case of which I'm served. Yeah, it's just on the cusp, but I won't be able to break it out right now. Indeed. But sometimes when someone makes a suggestion and I heard the song and I know it, I can whip up the lyrics and chords. Oh, there you go. That's right. That is the dude. Do you think I could do the same version with guitar? I'd have to listen to it, but yeah, I would think I could. And I wonder actually if the chords that I got here are that version. Yeah, I'd have to listen to it again. You sang My Way at your dad's service. Amazing. Yeah, they're like you said, they're fabulous lyrics. So that's going in the queue. I have a huge list. But sometimes I'm able to add like a bunch of songs at the same time. So but I'm gonna throw that in the master list. Would you like other Frank Sinatra? Do feel free to pull that up. Oh, good, the bot's working. He does have, well, the ukulele strum is a different strum. So the funny thing about like the classical guitar is nylon strings, the same as the ukulele. So sometimes you can really get that ukulele sound out of it. But they do a different, they do a weird strum with their, I don't know how to do the ukulele strum. So I would have to look that up. I am looking for the next song on the list, which is Canadian Brag. So this is one of mine, and it's fun to have a fellow Canadian. It's funny to have fellow Canadians who are from BC, because depending on where you live in BC, you might be laughing at this song as being like, haha, not so much. But I had a song prompt. So I write songs here on Twitch. And I had a prompt to write a happy song. And it was December. And I was like, well, what makes people happy in December? And I felt that in Canada, the thing that makes people happy in December is bragging about how much worse the weather is where they live than where you live and where other people live. So this song is called Canadian Brag. It could also, I'm sure, be called Finnish Brag. It could be called Minnesota Brag. I'd like to tell you just how cold it is here, where the snow piles up faster than the town can clear, and the wind chill is chillier than it is there, wherever you are, where it's not as cold as here. And I'd like to tell you just how dark it gets here, where the night's isolation is oppressive and drear, and the sunset is earlier than it is there, wherever you are, where it's not as dark as here. And I'd like to tell you about the storms that rage, a path of destruction leaving nowhere safe. I can assure you what you call a storm there is nothing compared to the storms that rage here. And I'd like to tell you just how cold it gets here, where the snow piles up faster than the town can clear, and the wind chill is chillier than it is there, wherever you are, where it's not as cold as here. And I'd like to tell you about the wind that blows through 14 layers of down-filled clothes. Whatever is considered a strong wind there is but a gentle breeze to the winds that blow here. And I'd like to the ice and the sleet, the terror on the sidewalks, the hazards in the street, the frost on the beards and the breath you can see. I'm so pleased to tell you about our frozen misery. And I'd like to tell you how the mercury falls. No word of a lie, some days are warmer on Mars. If you've never been in danger of losing your toes, don't speak to me of how the mercury falls. And I'd like to tell you just how cold it gets here, where the snow piles up faster than the town can clear, and the wind chill is chillier than it is there, wherever you are, where it's not as cold as here. You're in the same boat. You're on the very, very wet coast. You're stuck in town because the mountain pass is full of snow. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Perfect. So thanks for that request, Jack. That one's always fun to do. All right. So we're going to move into our this is a new song I've been doing and I really like. Recover this file. I don't think we need to. There, that'll be fine. I was in Montreal last month in February for a conference, and Montreal always has, like, the snow falls, but they clear it. Like, they've got really, really spectacular snow clearing in Montreal. And I was there for a conference, so there were people from mostly North America, but a few people from other parts of the world. The snow, it had snowed so much that the city hadn't gotten it all cleared, so there were, like, big piles of snow, and, like, the sidewalks, like, had just been, they've been tapered down, so it was, like, all lumpy and bumpy on the sidewalks. And I said to someone, like, I was like, the snow clearing is usually so much better here, big storm. And they were like, I was just like, it's so amazing how well the snow is cleared. I'm like, yeah, I guess even crappy snow clearing in Montreal is still better than a lot of people's, like, regular snow clearing. And a friend of mine was there from Malaysia, and she'd never seen snow before, so she got her snow fix. So I thought that was pretty good. I was like, I'm glad they didn't manage to, like, clear up the piles of snow from the street, because yeah, exactly. And she did a video call to her family, like, with the snow, and they were like, build a snowman. Like, so she had to, like, stop on the street and build a little snowman for them. She was like, no, I'm walking, it's cold. And they were like, no, build a snowman right now. But the funniest thing is she's a figure skater. She actually coaches figure skating because like, the malls all have indoor ice rinks in Malaysia, because that's the way you keep cool in the hot summer. So I thought it was really funny. I was like, I think it's great that you're a figure skater and you've never seen snow. My life goes on, an endless song, above earth's lamentations. I hear the real, though far off hymn that hails a new creation through all the tumult and the strife. I hear its music ringing, it sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? Well, though the tempest loudly roars, I hear the truth it liveth, and though the darkness around me close, songs in the night it giveth. prison cell and dungeon vile, our thoughts to them are winging when friends by shame are undefiled. How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? I think Canadian Brag is my Canadian anthem. I haven't written any new ones these days, but I do have a song about my desire to be the Governor General, so how about I give you that one? Nobody would describe that as a Canadian anthem. In fact, I think having written this song has probably removed any of my chances of becoming the Governor General. But I actually have a cousin who works for the Governor General, and he lives in Ottawa. And I was playing in Ottawa, and he wanted to come to my show, and he had to get someone to cover for. He was supposed to do something that evening at work, and he had to ask a coworker to stay and do it instead. And in his request, he sent a video. Like, I put a video on YouTube of me singing this, and he was like, "This is why I have to. This is why I need you. Your cousin is. Oh wow." That's awesome. That's awesome. So there you go. You know, you'll be right in the loop for this song. Yeah. So my cousin had to like send his coworker the video of me singing this song to be like, I have to go see. Like, this is why this is what I'm doing tonight. Instead of staying late to do this thing, I have to go see this performer. See, there you go. So many close steps to the Governor General. That's what it's like in Canada. So I wrote this during the scandal where they had to fire the astronaut. And for those of you who don't know, the Governor General is the head of state in Canada, and they represent the monarch, the British monarch's representative in Canada. And at the time it was, I can't even remember her name, but it was an astronaut. And she represented Queen Elizabeth. And she was a terrible person, and she was horribly mean to all of her staff. And yeah, they had to force her to resign, basically. And it came out. It's a small world, and it's a very small country. They had to force her to resign, and when it all came out, it was discovered that like she'd been kicked off a number of boards because she's not a nice person. And if the government had done, because it's an appointed position, so it turns out like if they had done like 5 minutes of due diligence, they would have discovered that she's not to be trusted in a position of power. So it was a big scandal. But I've always rather fancied the position. And when you get the position, you get to live in this very beautiful house with, more importantly, an incredible garden in Ottawa. And you can go visit. You can go visit the house, you can go visit the garden. And it's like famous people, like political figures have visited and planted trees in the garden. So there's all these plaques to read. It's a neat spot. But anyway, when all that went down, I wrote this song. And because when I write songs, I keep all of my detritus, like all the ideas that I just didn't keep. I don't erase things. I keep them in the file. And so I can always tell, like, I didn't do much. Like this song, pretty much I just sat down and wrote it. And like the lyrics just came out of me. There wasn't a lot of, excess. Anyway, I'm going to sing this song. Oh, to be the Governor General of Canada, it's been a lifelong dream, a regal fantasy. Oh, to be appointed, so wouldn't it be wonderful to be the head of state, to exercise that power? Hearing the position had recently come open, I sent a private message to the Minister Prime. Actually, I just tweeted him, stating my credentials for the post honorary and the paycheck that comes with it on the taxpayer's dime. Oh, to be the Governor General of Canada, to live at Rideau Hall and grant royal assent. I could nod quite firmly, solemnly, decisively, though I'm not really sure why the Queen still gets a say. But I quite like the sounds of the residence I'm given, with a gallery, a ballroom, and a tennis court inside. I'd look out the window and watch my guards changing every hour on the hour from 9 until 5. And I won't cause any scandals. Well, at least I'll be nice to the folks that deserve it. My staff at Government House, where I bet there's lots of room for my shoe collection. And I'll bet Her Majesty will just find me refreshing. Oh, to be the Governor General of Canada, to live in Rideau Hall and open Parliament, carry out important duties constitutional, and flub the protocol because I think it's silly. And I'd follow in the footsteps of Stanley Gray and Clarkson, commissioning a trophy to recognize sport. Shake hands with dignitaries, throw in garden parties, have my official portrait printed on a stamp. Oh, to be the Governor General of Canada, da 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 ba da ba ba da da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da. We had a discussion here on the channel about whether or not I should change it to King, but because I wrote it about that one specific Governor General at that one specific point in time, we decided as a group that it made sense to leave it as the Queen. But it was that's right, catchy, yay, good. If you're gonna write a song about Canadian politics, you'd better make it catchy, I think. So there we go, Governor General. So thanks for bringing that up, fellow Canadian. I've also written songs about hockey, so how about we do that? Indeed. That's right. We're gonna make sure that she stays immortalized in that song. This is what happens on the Kyla Tilley Show. So, friends, when you come by the Kyla Tilley Show and you ask an innocent question like, have you written a Canadian anthem? I say, no, I hadn't even considered it. However, here are 17 songs that I have written on themes Canadian. Do feel free, everybody, to jump into the song list. But I will sing a song about hockey. I likes hockey. I enjoyed watching the Canucks run last year. It was... with their third string goalie, it was pretty great. We have a dream, my husband and I, that someday, some year, we will rent a cabin in BC from April till June, and that we will go there and watch the playoffs at a reasonable hour, and that we'll spend our days working on some project and our afternoons and evenings watching the entire playoffs. That's a great. I also really like watching. We watch The Hockey Guy on YouTube, and he's a Knucklehead. He's in BC. But yeah, very, very thoughtful hockey analysis. That's a great term. I haven't heard that term before. Because of my time, so I like hockey. And I watch all the playoffs, and then in every series I end up, sometimes I don't have I have no skin in the game. If the Habs are playing it, I always go for the Habs. And then it's like, teams with former Habs. I always, in those series, I always end up like really rooting for a team. And of course, I really was rooting for the Canucks last year. In the stadium, all standing, take your hat off for the anthem. Listen for the starting lineup. Facing off center ice, drop the puck, let's go. Scrape of skates, the whack of sticks echo through the rink. Fast hands, fast feet, flying, gliding over the ice. Don't blink, don't breathe, gripping the edge of my seat. 97 miles per hour off the stick of the left winger. From a pass way out in center, through the legs, through the screen, shot is blocked, rebound off the post, off the glass, out of play, blown down. Fast hands, fast feet, flying, gliding over the ice. Don't blink, don't breathe, gripping the edge of my seat. Speed, aggression, high emotion, tension, violence, and triumph, blood, sweat, missing teeth, and tears. Person spends their whole life dreaming, drilling to exhaustion, skill, strength, willpower, and grit. Time remaining, blood is high and tempers flaring, penalty box overflowing, high stick, cross check, backs up chirping, stop the play, drop the gloves, uppercut thrown out. Fast hands, fast feet, flying, gliding over the ice. Don't blink, don't breathe, gripping the edge of my seat. That's not what happens. We do a instrumental of this on the way out. There we go. Hockey. And this is a great follow-up song to the hockey song. You have no idea how good a follow-up this is. And that is that I wrote this because mostly I see ads. I pretty much only see ads during the hockey. And you know the Quest Trade ads? The Quest Trade ads were what brought this about. I absolutely cannot stand the way the people talk to each other in the Quest Trade ads. It's like this investment banking company here. And they have the smuggest fuckers. And like one of the commercials is this like husband and wife talking in bed, and she's like, oh, like the Joneses just bought a house. Maybe they're saving money on brokerage fees. It's like nobody in the history of the world, even if they are both like finance people, have ever had a bedroom conversation like that. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. We've got a house info. hockey game, trying to sell some sense of shame, saying, don't you wanna be like me? Shut up, smug fucker, get off my screen. Oh yeah, heads up folks, strong language in this one. Rank number 1 in self-satisfaction, your financial savvy, my adverse reaction. No real people ever talk that way, that's a conversation nobody had ever. Smug fuckers on the TV screen, showing up in between the minutes of the hockey game, trying to sell some sense of shame, saying, don't you wanna be like me? Shut up, smug fucker, get off my screen. Dangling adventure and promising freedom, trying to convince me you got what I'm missing. Self-important and insincere, that fine print negates your reasoning. The smug fuckers on the TV screen, showing up in between the minutes of the hockey game, trying to sell some sense of shame, saying, don't you wanna be like me? Shut up, smug fucker, get off my screen. Superficial and unrealistic. Talk about expectations, hyperbolic. Alcohol is a depressant and nobody dresses like that to go camping. Smug fucker on the TV screen, showing up in between the minutes of the hockey game, trying to sell some sense of shame, saying, don't you wanna be like me? Shut up, smug fucker, get off my screen. Trying to appeal to my identity makes me want to take a rock to my TV. We're not as shallow as your insipid deception, but I've met a couple fruit flies with more dimension. Lighting utopian bliss. I don't even know what this is. Can't see myself asking about it. Death is a side effect, best avoided. Smug fuckers on the TV screen, showing up in between the minutes of the hockey game, trying to sell some sense of shame, saying, don't you wanna be like me? I sure don't. Shut up, smug fucker, get off my screen. And that is that song. The next song in my list is the Sally Gardens. That's quite the follow-up. I also, of course, do a number of Canadian. What did I say about you make one comment and then we have 47,000 options. There's my Canadian theme song set. Which we can pop up. Oh, we've got Smug Fuckers is done. Thank you for that request. Oh, that's my tummy growling. I meant to eat a banana. I should also be mindful of the time, 9:30. We've got, I've got 2 sets in today's cultural exchange. I was going to say cultural raid exchange, and it's like, that's not what it is. It is the cultural exchange. Raid train, second anniversary? No. And I'm not sure which anniversary. It's definitely more than, it's like 5th or something. I don't know how which the anniversary is, but it's an anniversary event. It's day 2. That's where I got that number 2 from. All right. 3-year anniversary. Thank you, Reiko. Also, we're going to have a shout out for Reiko music. Reiko's on a couple streams after, a couple raids, a couple stops. We're on the Kyla Tilly stop, and Reiko, I think, is 2 stops ahead of us. If my memory of the schedule is correct. Yes. We'll go to Short Skirt Jedi next. And then we'll all be raiding into Reiko music. So we've got a solid week. If you wanted, you could just leave your computer running on Twitch for a solid week. And my true love is bringing me a cup of coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Would you like some, that deserves some celebratory glockenspiel. Here's a composition for my true love called Thank You for the Coffee. I wanted to be very sure that I rated the right person and that I streamed at the right time. So I've looked at the schedule a number of times, and I'm like, I'm sure I saw Reiko in the periphery. So cheers, everybody. All right. Hopefully I'll get to drink some hot coffee. All that being said, what's next? What's next on the list? Run with us. So for those of you who did not grow up in Canada, is the raccoon still on the air? This is I was a child of the 80s, and this was as someone put it here, this is our Canadian eco-terrorism children's television. And it was an environmental show called The Raccoons, about raccoons who would sabotage large corporations who were destroying the environment. It was a pretty great show, and I loved it, and this is its theme song. Cheers. I'm going to have a good, nice sip of coffee. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to set an alarm on my phone to make sure that I rate the next person at the right time. So let me just, it is, I'm going to set an alarm on my clock for 10, oops, hang on. Part of the Kyla Tilly show is is Kyla not being able to get words out. Administration. I'm trying to say administrative. Anyway, part of the show is administration. Like, we need to set an alarm to make sure that we raid the next streamer at the right time. And it is so good that they are using this thing that lets me know the schedule in my own time zone. Because I tell you, folks, doing time math when you live in a half-hour time zone is really difficult. Leaving shadows in the night. Don't be afraid. Wipe that fear from your eyes. If a desperate love keeps driving We've got everything you need. Everyone's got a friend like that. You can run with us. We are free. Come with us. I see passion in your eyes. Run with us. And then the funny thing is that I don't think, like Labrador is in Atlantic time, so we don't even have like, we're like, there's 500,000 people in this province and we're in 2 separate time zones. When the cold wind blows, turn your collar to the cold. Don't be ashamed if you need someone to hold. If you're sinking in quicksand and it's dragging you down, and you feel you're going under, we'll be around. You can run with us, we've got everything you need. Run with us, we are free. Come with us, I see passion in your eyes. Run with us. No, it is. Lots of Newfoundlanders really don't like it. Lots don't care. I'm one of the ones that doesn't care. But yeah, there are some that really don't like. Yeah. When you're behind closed doors, all alone by yourself, and you're longing inside to be somebody else, you pick up the telephone, and there's no one on the line. Don't be afraid, 'cause there's still time. You can run with us. We've got everything you need. Run with us. We are free. Come with us. We've got everything you need. Come with us. Yeah, we are free. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Don't say that. But yeah, because it's one of those things where yeah, some people use it in a derogatory way. But in BC, you're just stoners. Yeah, exactly. But exactly, it's one of those things. And like, people got really mad. I think, at Anthony Bourdain for using the word Newfie. Like, they got really mad at him. And then it's like, I went to, like, with some friends to go to a screech-in. We have this weird ceremony that we do to people who visit our province, to make them honorary Newfoundlanders. And I went to one, like, at a big, there's a little bar downtown, and that's where I like to take people. But I was, like, part of this big event, and so they brought everyone to the Majestic, the dinner theater that we have in St. John's. Anyway, there's this big thing, and it was like a big touristy screech-in, and they were like, use the word Newfie 4,000 times, and they're like, we're goofy Newfies, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, you're gonna, like, that's probably where you went. Like, you're gonna use this word 1,000 times and then tell people that it's derogatory. Like, make up your mind. But there you go. But yeah, lots of Newfoundlanders are like, I'm a Newfie and I'm proud of it. And we use the word all the time. So there you go. So it's complicated, I guess. But I do know people who are really offended by it. So there you go. And drink that screech. Yeah, you kiss a frog, you kiss a cod, you kiss a fish, a frozen codfish. Sometimes it's frozen, sometimes it's fresh that day. They just take it out of the fridge. depends on the venue. And you drink Screech, which is not a particularly great rum. It's an okay rum. It's a burn your guts kind of rum sometimes. Yeah, it's worth being a little careful. It's worth being a little careful. It's just one of those things. People have differing feelings about it, and you know, there's certainly, and I feel like, yeah, you know, yeah, it's not quite as bad as moonshine. It's not as bad as moonshine. It's just the what do we call it? The story that we tell about Screech is that, like, we used to send Jamaica our worst fish, and in return they would send their worst rum. So, and that's what Screech is. So we're gonna stay with Canadian children's television, and we're gonna sing The Littlest Hobo. Have you been to Newfoundland? I have been to BC. I've been to the south part. So I've been around Vancouver Island, and of course, like, I've been to Vancouver a couple times, and I drove. I went to a ski lodge sort of on the east part, like near the Alberta border, because I lived in. You haven't been here yet. Hey, you made it, Kaha. Well, Kaha Still in Leather is in Pacific time, so there is some. I think Still in Leather is still up and in leather. Good morning, Kaha. My husband just brought me a fresh cup of coffee, so I cheers to you. Kaha's down in Colorado. No, I wasn't in Banff. I was in, I've been to Banff. I lived in Calgary for 5 years. So I went to Banff and Calgary. And while I lived there, we drove over. It was in BC, but I don't remember. Like, I was in high school. What are we doing? We're doing the Littlest Hobo theme. Good. For a second there, I thought you said good morning, Kyla. It's like, no, good morning, Kaha. Good morning, Kaha. All right. Yeah, exactly. It's like I like, maybe I could look on a map and figure, and then of course, like, I've driven along the Trans-Canada there a couple times. No, I think just once, because me and a bunch of friends right after high school, we rented a car, and because we had a friend who was 25 and could rent a car, so we rented a car, and so I guess, like, when we were in our early 20s, and we drove to, like, we went to Vancouver, and then we went around Vancouver Island and camped for a week, and it rained every single day, and we drove back to Calgary, but it was fun. So The Littlest Hobo. So The Littlest Hobo, I can now describe to people. It's basically Reacher, but for children, and instead of an ex-army dude, it's a German Shepherd. And I'm going to tune my guitar. Less violent deaths, fewer violent deaths. Fewer violent deaths shown on screen. I don't know. I think this is the cultural exchange. It is the cultural exchange. So I think it's, I did not plan to go on a mad Canadiana thing. But somebody Somebody here asked if I had written a new Canadian anthem, because that's a thing, and I'm like, no, I haven't, but here's every song that has anything to do with Canada that I've ever learned or written. So that's my contribution to the cultural exchange today, is Canadiana. There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road, that's where I'll always be. And every stop I make, I'll make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow you just keep moving on down this road that never seems to end, where new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel light, and that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow the whole world is my home. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow the whole world is my home. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there, we've paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roam. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Until tomorrow the whole world is my home. There we go, the Littlest Hobo theme. And I think I read when I was looking it up to be like, hey, wait a minute, can I do the Littlest Hobo theme? Oh, we've got Recuperate. Thank you for the follow. A little extra gratitudinal Glockenspiel. The guys that wrote it, I think, like, had never written a folk song before. I think they were like, yeah, they were like I think they played like in a hard rock band or something like that, and they were like, okay, we gotta write this theme song for this show about a traveling dog. All right, Littlest Hobo theme. So that brings us, of course, we can't do a trip, tour through Canadian television without doing this one. This is not a TV theme. This is a video from the National Film Board that would play on TV all the time. I don't need to bring anything up for this. Did I? Yes. My song list is up to date. If you watch television in Canada, at some point, I think between the late 80s and the early 90s, you saw this. And you didn't even have to be in Canada. We do this song because Emu, who lives in Washington State, saw this on TV as a kid as well, and asked me one day if I knew it. And I was like, oh, I bet I do. say I'm not sure that it's business of yours, but I do like to waltz with my log driver, for he goes barreling down and down the white waters. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly, barreling down and down the white waters. The log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. Ah, there you go, there you go. That's pretty neat. That's really neat. When the drive's nearly over, we like to go down and watch all the lads as they work on the river. They say that come evening, we know that come evening, they'll be in the town, and we all like to waltz with the log driver, for he goes barreling down and down the white waters. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly, barreling down and down the white waters. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. To give way and dance with the doctors and merchants and lawyers. Their manners are fine, but their feet are of clay. There's none match the style of my log driver, for he goes barreling down and down the white waters. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly, barreling down and down the white waters. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. I currently have 666 followers, which the metalhead in me is very pleased about. I think I need to take a screenshot. 1 second. 1 second, friends. Your uncle won a log driving competition! Ah, yay! That is awesome! Tell us more, Jack. Jack, tell us more. Bellingham and Victoria or Vancouver, nice. And you had PBS, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got the Spokane PBS in Calgary. All right, verse 3. Now I've had my chances with all sorts of men, but none are so fine as my lad on the river. And when the drive's over, if he asks me again, I think I shall marry my log driver, for he goes barreling down and down the white waters. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly, barreling down and down the white waters. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely, barreling down and down the white waters. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly, barreling down and down the white waters. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. He also tried to teach you and your cousins to do the log stuff, but it was more of a swimming lesson. Was it a survival lesson for you? Oh, that's great. That's great. We might need to do more log driving songs. Let me see if this key will work. I am going to find us. And now we shall spend the rest of the day singing songs about log driving. Here's a Newfoundland song about log driving. I'll have to add it to the set. I'll have to decide what key I'm going to do it in. But hang on. This is a John. sound fest. Oh, nice. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet G is going to be the key for this. One second. Like the online guitar archive is pretty wonderful for grabbing lyrics and chords very quickly. Oh, this is formatted really strangely. Okay, we'll just do it with this. We'll just do it with this and I'll put auto scroll on. How's that? Oh, I have to be... Okay, hang on. I'm absolutely singing this song. I just need to very quickly go... Emacs macros for the win. Okay. I always like watching the strongman competitions, and I would totally watch. There's a lot of lyrics here. Hang on. Move some choruses out. Your great-grandfather was a lumberjack in the USA. Funny, there was a good-sized ranch when he came back home. Oh, amazing. Amazing. That's really cool. That's really cool. Go off with the... Come home with the lumber money. Okay, there we go. There's the whole song. There's the whole song. That's my... coffee from this morning. I'm gonna have a nice hot sip of coffee. All right, here's a Newfoundland song. This is written by John Devine, who lived around like the early 1900s, and he wrote a lot of the songs that we know as Newfoundland songs are John Devine songs. There's one class of men in this country that never is mentioned in song, and now that their trade is advancing, they'll come out on top before long. They say that our sailors have danger, and likewise our warriors bold, but there's none know the life of a driver, what he suffers with hardship and cold. Oh, neat. Oh, did you tell us about this ranch another time? With their pike poles and peavies and bateaus and all, they're sure to drive out in the spring, that's the time, with the cocks on their boots as they get on the logs, and it's hard to get over their time. And this reminds me of another song. So on Monday, I was mid-song on another song, and I was like, oh, when this song is finished, I'm going to play you guys another song that you're going to like. And then I forgot. I never played it. And this is reminding me of that. So we'll see. We'll see if I remember after this. Now Bill Doherty, he is the manager, and he's a good man at his trade. And when he's around seeking drivers, he's like a train going down grade. But still he's a man that's kind-hearted, on his word you can always depend. And there's never a man that works with him, but likes to go with him again. With their pike poles and peavies and bat hoes and all, they're sure to drive out in the spring, that's the time. With the cocks on their boots as they get on the logs, and it's hard to get over their time. And I tell you today, home in London, the Times it is read by each man, but little they think of the fellows that drove the wood on Marianne. For paper is made out of pulpwood, and many things more you may know, and long may our men live to drive it upon Paymock and Tom Joe. With their pike poles and peavies and bat hoes and all, they're sure to drive out in the spring, that's the time. With the cocks on their boots as they get on the logs, and it's hard to get over their time. Well, the drive, it is just below a Badger, and everything is working grand, with a jolly good crew of pick drivers, and Ronald Kelly in command. For Ronald is boss on the river, and I tell you, he's a man that's alive. He drove the wood off Victoria, and now he's the main river drive. So now to conclude and to finish, I hope that you all will agree in wishing success to all Badger and the A&D Company. And long may they live for to flourish and continue to chop, drive, and roll. And long may the business be managed by Mr. Dorothy and Mr. Cole. I'm like, did John get like suspended or something and need to get his way back in? With their pike poles and peavies and bat hoes and all, they're sure to drive out in the spring, that's the time. With the cocks on their boots as they get on the logs, and it's hard to get over their time. Yes, the penal colony for kids, exactly. You spoke of the ranch your grandmother had. The penal colony that you were sent to, and that you had to learn about swimming to save your skins. That's the one. That's the one, Jack. Was that a different ranch? Very good, still in leather. So glad to meet you. Really, I think you like kicked off a whole Canadiana theme here. So really enjoyed meeting you, and we hope to see you again. And are you going to bed now? Are you going to get some sleep? Oh yes, save. Save and kill is what my text editor asks if I'm doing. All right. So there is the song list. There is still, I've got a few songs left over from the St. Paddy's Day show we did on Monday. And I will do one of those right now. But do feel free. Different ranch, nice, but they're close. Very nice. You're not going to bed. Excellent. Get up and start your day. Have a good day, still in leather. All right, we're gonna do Sally Gardens. Oh, I don't have that in the trad file, do I? Chores before bed. Chores then bed. Well, enjoy your chores. We are going to sing the Sally Gardens, if I can find it on my computer. Sally Gardens. Did I? Yes, there we go.